Hello guys and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo and today we watch Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 25. So last time guys on Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah, so last episode Gluttony, when he heard Roy Mustang's name, he went crazy and his stomach opened up into this like mouth with an eye and teeth, and he was trying to go after him. I actually was confused of what was happening because I thought that like he was releasing some sort of like energy or beam or whatever, and everything in its path was being destroyed, but you guys explained it was actually him absorbing everything, so that makes sense now. So yeah, he was going after Roy Mustang and the Elric brothers, but Envy, she showed up because obviously they want, the Elric brothers as a sacrifice, so she was, trying to stop Gluttony. He did go after Ling, but Edward and Elle, they helped out. But when he was going after Ling, that's when he tried to absorb Ling, but Edward and Al, they were trying to help Ling get out of the way, and Envy, she saw what was happening, and then she tried to pull Edward out of the way. In the end, it looked like Edward, he was absorbed inside of Gluttony, along with Ling, I think. And I'm not sure about Envy. He could be absorbed as well. We only saw in the end Edward inside of what appears to be Gluttony's stomach, but Ling should be there. Hopefully he's still alive, and probably Envy too, because we saw half of her torso. We only saw like her legs left, and then it turned to ashes. So I'm assuming he absorbed half of Envy, and with Envy being homunculus, he probably regenerated inside of Gluttony. So yeah, elsewhere, Roy Mustang and Hawkeye. Roy Mustang went to speak with this Lieutenant General Raven, hoping that he can be an ally and confide in him, and tell him about the situation, that he thinks the Fuhrer is a homunculus. Unfortunately, it looks like the Fuhrer is there along with, other generals and lieutenants and stuff like that. And I don't know how Roy Mustang is going to be able to get out of that one, because they all look like they're working with the Fuhrer, so we'll see. So yeah, enough talking, let's dive into it, guys. Here we go.
Can anyone hear me?
So he doesn't even know where he's at.
Hello? Anybody? What the hell is this place? Damn it. It's Link's fault! That idiot Prince!
Who do you think you are to call me that?
At least he's still alive.
Ling!
You can't call the future
So let's
emperor
hope
of a
Envy
nation.
is not in there with them too.
Hold on.
What's wrong?
How do I know you're not Envy in disguise?
Oh, come on. Do you want me to recite the hotel room service menu from top to bottom?
Alright, you're Link.
And what about you? How do I know you're not Envy? You little runt.
Are you coming, little runt?
He got his answer.
Okay, it's really you. Last thing I remember, Gluttony swallowed us whole.
So you think this cavernous void is the inside of Gluttony's stomach?
Yeah.
Most likely.
It's Hawkeye's car,
Look, there.
part of
That's
the
abandoned
house.
house where we were hiding.
But how could Gluttony's belly be this huge?
I have no idea, but I sincerely doubt that this is a very pleasant place.
Give me that.
What is it?
Al's arm.
Ling, look at this.
Is that Al's?
Why is it just his hand? Maybe he didn't get swallowed. Then he's safe. He's gotta be freaking out, wondering where we are now. I wish there was some way I could contact him. Conveniently awake and telepathic powers! Elric brother telepathy!
I'm starting to wonder if there's even a way out of here.
If not, then I'll make us one.
You will.
This
Will.
reminded me of an episode
Now
of
where?
Dragon Ball Z. Son of Majin Buu.
Okay, now drop the torch.
Oh, I get it now. Here goes.
Endless pit.
This should have heard it land by now, right?
A wall! There has to be a wall! There has to be! No matter how huge this place is, if we keep heading straight, we're gonna reach the edge! There's gotta be some kind of exit somewhere!
Could think of one exit.
Still haven't found it yet.
Oh, she's looking for her panda.
Where is she? It isn't like her to just disappear like this.
Maybe she got eaten by a stray dog or something.
Eaten?
I was joking!
She's not a cat. She's actually a panda, but she got a disease when she was a baby.
And
they
that
kept
scar
her
right there in the
all
corner.
away. They nursed her back to health after her mother
I just assumed it was a baby panda.
Since then, she's been almost like a sister to me. My family, the Chain Clan, is one of the lowest ranked houses
Shing
out of the 50
Clan.
clans that make up the Shing Empire. We have little to no power at all. Huh? Maybe that's why I was drawn to her. She looked so helpless and weak, I couldn't help but identify with her. But at the time, I guess I just took pity on her more than anything. But that changed, and she became a part of my family.
That's one
We did
strong
so much
panda.
together. She's always been with me.
Why would you risk your life like that for something as preposterous as immortality?
Yeah, why she
Because
wants?
it's the last hope that my clan has. If I don't return with a method for attaining immortality and present it to the Emperor, it's almost certain my clan will perish.
So the same idea of Link.
That's why I risked my life crossing the desert with Xiao Mei.
Oh, come on, cut it out. You're gonna drown us all.
Scar, is he gonna help her?
Sir?
Guess not.
We've got some time before the sun comes up. There won't be as many guards patrolling the streets.
You mean you're gonna help me try to find her? He's a good person.
His people were completely wiped out during the Civil War.
Now, if you only
years
can
ago.
go and
That's right. He knows a thing or two about
redeem
laws,
himself.
so I'm sure he can identify with your worries about the fate of your clan.
Ling?
Is he injured?
I can't make it.
Don't tell me. You're giving up so soon? Are you that pathetic? It's bad enough when you collapse in the street, but here? Get up! Come on! Quit being so weak!
Just go.
Ugh, you spineless jellyfish! Alright, fine then! Give up and die if you want, but you're not dragging me down! I'm seriously leaving you here!
He doesn't even want to go on by himself. I'm sure of that.
Not messing around, Ling!
So hungry. I wish we could find something to eat.
If I find something to eat in there, I wouldn't eat anyways.
Actually, you know... Leather goods are edible. We've got a meal.
Ugh, really?
That
That's
should do it.
nasty.
Here you go.
You don't have athletes.
Who the hell
do
is...
My foot is made of metal, you idiot!
Who the hell said leather is...
That shoe filled me up.
I'm sorry, Yen.
Why is that?
It's all my fault that you're here.
It is not. Besides, this place is a joke compared to what my teachers put me through. It just sucks that we have no idea where this place is. But that's alright. As long as we've got our health, we can find an exit out of here.
You're sure optimistic.
And what did they
Not
use
really.
as liquid?
Stubborn. And if I even think about giving up, I have Al's iron fist to look forward to. What's wrong?
There's something out there.
Envy.
Is that?
I thought so. I should have known it'd be you guys.
It's definitely envy.
Please show me the way out of here!
You're just going to start begging the enemy for help like that?
If it means surviving, I'll be his best friend!
Talk
It
about
doesn't
something.
matter because there is no exit. You've really got
Gotta
us
be an
into a
exit.
fine mess. I can't believe you got me swallowed with you.
You just said swallowed. So we really are inside Gluttony's stomach?
Well, yes and no. See, it's a lot more complicated
Okay.
than that. Just ask the I mean the alchemist. He should have realized what place this is.
I did notice something when Gluttony swallowed us.
So what, it's a
It was
portal?
like I had a familiar feeling.
So you do remember
Like
that.
that door he went
This
through?
isn't the first time you've been through this.
The eyes are definitely similar, but where's that
Portal of truth.
God or truth?
But it wasn't pitch black and filled with a sea of blood. It was more like an entirely white void.
Oh yeah? So that's what the real one looks like.
The real one?
Gluttony is a failed experiment by our father to create his own portal of truth.
He's a what?
Despite how powerful our father is, he still couldn't create one.
I see.
We're trapped inside a defective portal of truth. So this place, it exists somewhere in between reality and truth.
In between?
Makes sense
And I can
now.
assure you that there's no way out of here. The only option we've got is to sit here until our strength runs out. And that's it. All we can do
He seems to be
is
telling the
wait
truth,
and
but
die.
We're gonna die here? Wait. No. Hold on. I can't die here. What's Al gonna do if I die? We made a promise and he needs me to get back to normal. Damn it! I want to know who your father is. Who would try to create their own portal? It's Fuhrer Bradley, isn't it?
nope.
What, are you serious? Huh, nice try, but King Rathy's nothing more than a homunculus.
Told you so. And if the Fuhrer's on your side, then I'm guessing you're the ones behind Ishbal.
Oh, Ishbal! I couldn't have asked for a more enjoyable job than that.
Damn.
You remember the incident that started the war, right?
I had always heard it was because a military officer accidentally shot an Ishvalan child.
So there was
Yep.
envy?
And the one that proudly pulled the trigger was none other than yours truly.
Damn. So she started the war. Or he.
I mean, talk about invigorating. Oh, and the best part? The officer that I pretended to be, he was actually a moderate who would always publicly oppose the military's occupation in Ishbal. And listen to this. The poor fool couldn't come up with a plausible defense and they court-martialed him.
You drove out the Ishvalans. You're the one who turned Scar into a murderer. And it was you. You're the reason Winry's parents were killed. You're the one to blame! What the hell? He didn't budge.
Okay then, if that's how you want it.
Ed, get back!
The hell? What is going on?
I'm gonna show you two boys something neat before we die. Consider it a
Oh,
party.
this is his true form, huh?
Did you notice his
That
footprints
greed
back
was
when we were all fighting in the forest?
making fun of him.
No. What's your point? Just that he's freakishly heavy for the size of his body.
Yep.
He might be a bit bigger than he looks.
Holy shit! Ugh. The fucking...
What the hell? How is that a homunculus?
What do I do?
I have no idea.
What do I do? I'm scared. I don't want Father to be mad at me.
I ain't feeling sorry
What
for
did
you.
you say? You have a father?
Uh-huh.
Is he the one that made the homunculi?
Father made us.
You can probably get some good information out of him.
Where does everything he swallows go? It's gotta be some kind of trick. Come on, think! We made a promise and Brother might still be alive. I can't just give up now! Gluttony, will you take me with you? Will you take me to meet your father?
I guess so. He'll be happy since you're a human sacrifice.
Oh, sure, right.
Why are you bothering to let me live?
Because you weren't going to learn your lesson if you're dead, soldier.
And the military? How long has all this been going on?
The homunculi have been controlling this entire nation since its inception.
So all this time you've been sitting back and laughing at our struggles? I saw you at General Hughes's funeral. Your hands were trembling. So did you fake that as well?
Why must everyone make such a fuss over the death of a single soldier? The moment a soldier dons his uniform, he accepts the reality that he might be buried in it.
Doesn't make it any easier.
And about my hands, Hughes's child screeched throughout the entirety of his funeral. My hands were trembling with anger.
How can you even say such a
Cool
thing?
motherfucker.
You have a child too.
You're speaking of
Doesn't
Sully.
give a shit about his son.
He's more well-behaved than that.
And how do you think he'd react if he found out that his father was a homunculus?
Was that a threat?
Damn straight.
Better. Salim will never work as a point of weakness in my life. But you, on the other hand, I know exactly who to use as your weak point.
Shit, Hawkeye.
I'm being transferred to the Southern Command Center.
They transferred you?
And I'm not the only one. Rada's being sent to the Western
Shit.
Command.
He's eliminating all of his
Warrant Officer Fallman's been reassigned to the Northern Command.
allies.
Am I being reassigned, sir?
That's correct.
I'd like to look at them. What is this? This can't be right. Are you sure that these are my orders?
What
Where
is
are they
it?
sending you?
First Lieutenant Riza Hawkeye is to report for duty at Central Command Center as personal assistant to Fuhrer Bradley.
Shit.
It's as simple as that. She'll be under my watch from now on.
Jesus. Looks like a dog, a lizard, frog. Dinosaur.
Can you make a weapon? You got it. With this ocean of blood, there's plenty of iron to work with.
I like how you made it with a skull.
You have the tackiest sense of taste. Come on. I think
not
it's
bad.
pretty damn sharp myself.
I don't know why he keeps making that small blade.
I doubt it.
I guess he's
He
used
is
to
a
fighting
giant
with that,
monster.
but
And then on top
not
of
really
that,
good
I'm
for
pretty
long
sure he broke
range.
2 of my ribs. Yeah, I'm pretty beat up myself. But that's beside the point. All that matters now is filling him with some pain.
I don't see how they can take him down.
Are you sure this is the right way, Gluttony?
Uh-huh.
But this is the way. It can't be.
To their house.
Your father is living in Central?
Central. Okay guys, that was Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 25. So, they are in fact inside of Gluttony's stomach, laying Envy and Edward. And we finally saw the true form of Envy, which is hideous. They hinted at it before when Greed was like, I think he was saying you're ugly and you're even uglier in your true form, something like that. And it turns out that Envy is the one who started the whole war. He's the one who killed that little Ishvalan kid that started the war. Damn. So yeah, they were saying that even though they are technically inside of, you know, Gluttony's stomach, it's more like what they said, the portal of truth. So Gluttony basically is a failed experiment they're trying to recreate the portal that Edward went through and saw whatever you want to call him, the god. So that's interesting. I wonder why exactly Father is trying to create that portal. Maybe he believes if he can create that portal, he can gain, I don't know, knowledge or power or whatever. Yeah. So Al, he got Gluttony to actually take him to Father. At least they're on their way right now to Father, who's actually in Central. And I really hope it isn't Edward and Al's father. Probably not, but they did look similar. And even if, I don't know, even if they do go to Father, what makes him think that he's gonna help him? I guess because they want him as a sacrifice, so maybe they'll keep him alive and would want to get him out of that portal. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, shit's about to go down with Edward and Ling trying to fight off Envy, who looks extremely powerful right now. And the fact that that Philosopher's Stone, you have to wear it out or, you know, diminish it until it disappears or disintegrates. So I don't know. Hopefully Al can find a way to get them out of there before something happens. And the Fuhrer is making Hawkeye his personal assistant. So he wants to keep an eye on her, basically have her under his control and keep Hawkeye in line. I was saying why he's going through this elaborate plan, just, you know, kill, you know, Hawkeye and, you know, Mustang, but apparently since they are potential sacrifice, then, you know, it's too valuable for them to kill them. So I guess that would make sense. So everyone in that room with Lieutenant Raven, they're all working with the Fuhrer and know about the portal and sacrifices and everything like that, and know that he's a homunculus. And I don't think any of them are homunculus themselves, so shit. So yeah, guys, as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time, guys, take it easy.